Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Spiritual Journey with Donna. Today, I'm going to talk about tarot, fortune telling, and oracle cards. And I'll show you the difference and talk along about them. We're going to open the Quick and Easy Tarot. Now, tarot cards have 78 cards per pack. You got 22 major arcana and 56 minor in ones in every tarot deck. That is the way that it should be. The major represents significant life events from the Fool to the World. And that's tarot is like the journey of the Fool. You go along the journey, and it tells you all your life things. Oh, here we go. This is a little spread on here that shows you different spreads that you can do. But the one thing that I like about these cards are they've got it very, very easy. They're very easy for you to learn because it's got the meaning right on them. It's got the reverse meaning. Hardly ever are you going to deal with the reverse, so I would start out with, just doing the straight up on there. So we got the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, all with meanings. Everything has meaning. These are all your major arcanas. The Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot, Strength, the Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged Man, Death. And death, people are always afraid to do tarot. They think death means death. Death means new beginnings. So just, like the death of, say, a job that you hate, reborn into a job that you like. That would be how you could represent one of the representations of it. But yes, death is new beginnings. This is the Temperance, the Devil. They want to float. The Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, and the World. So that ends the 22 major arcanas in the deck. And like I said, those are for life's significant life events from the Fool to the World. Then you have your 56 minor arcanas, which go from Ace to King in Wands. These are all your Wands. And Wands will represent the will, intent, and drive. So there we go. Floating again. These cards must have a little spirit in them. Now, one thing that while you're looking at these, one thing that has been, it's really an old wives' tale, is that someone needs to buy you your first pack of tarot cards. Old wives' tale. I found that out many years ago whenever we first started the store, because so many people would say that. But here's the thing. If you feel that that somebody would, then let them do it. You know, just go ahead and, because if that's stuck in your mind, then it's going to continue to, you're just going to say, oh, well, somebody didn't buy me my first deck, and, you won't feel right about it. So that, I would say go ahead and do it then. But it is very good if you have the vibes from it. You feel the vibrations from these cards. Then you know that it's meant for you. You also know that you'll want to work with them. And so many times I've had people think that it takes a special psychic ability to do the tarot cards, which it does, but guess what? Everybody's got that ability in them. You just have to let it surface. You've got to find it. If you are wanting to do tarot, if you're pulled towards tarot, then you will find that ability. Just a little practice, and some people, and including myself, will read the pictures a lot, as you go along, instead of reading the exact meanings. But you'll get that, you'll see the artwork, you'll feel it, you'll know it. Okay, now we go into the swords. Also, these will go from ace to king. So, in the swords, they represent conflict and strife, internal and external. Now, I'll also think of them as being able to ward off or destroy this conflict or strife. A lot of times, protection, that's how I think of them. Because I don't like to think of anything as bad. So I think the swords can fight that off. Whatever conflict or strife you might have in your life. Now, the minor arcanas, they are always generally in suits of wands, cups, swords, and pentacles. And they symbolize the intricacy of daily life and represent personal lessons and day-to-day issues. So these help go along with the journey of the Fool. Journey of the Fool. Let's see, all have printed, and it makes it very easy starting out, and just easy in general. If you don't want, I might even use these at the store when people want a reading, just because a lot of times I can't concentrate. I've got other people waiting, so it's a quick, easy way to do it. But if somebody's desperate to have a reading done, I might just do this. And now we've got the pentacles. Now, on the pentacles, they represent stability, determination, money, business, and job. So this is your finances and how you handle that. A lot, on there. And these also, again, go from ace to king. And they're wanting to float. They're just floating around. Tarot was discovered, they say, or started in the 15th century as a parlor game. Now, others say that it's from ancient Egypt. I wonder if the fallen angels didn't bring it over as some of the secret knowledge that they had brought with them from the book of Enoch, if y'all have read Enoch any. That's just something that I've always wondered. And it's very, very possible that it is. But either way, they work. So many people, it's just very accurate. Anytime I've ever done something, even if the person didn't like it, what can you do? And I quit reading for a long time because, I didn't want to say anything that might upset anybody. So I learned they got to take the good with the bad on that. Now this, we're into the cups. This is starting the Ace of Cups. And this is the last one of them. And the cups represent emotions, relationships, the matters of the soul. So for those that want to learn about this man or woman that they would need to come back to them, cups is what represents that for you. So, I mean, it's a very accurate thing in my opinion. It's not, you know, when you do it, you've got to ask a question, but you can't, like, is so-and-so or who, you know, it's kind of like asking a magic 8-ball a question. It can't be anything that, like a name or a time frame or anything like that. It's just got to be a general question that you would ask. Now, one thing I like to do, these are all the cards, one thing I've always liked to do is my daily reading. I used to do these all the time, daily readings, and very simple. And you just find out how your day's going to be. And you just shuffle. Shuffle, 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 and shuffle some more. These are new, so you know it always takes a while to get them shuffled. Okay, so we shuffle, we split. Well, that wanted to split right there, so I'm doing it. And you flip the card. And I got the 8 of Wands. And for the 8 of Wands, you're at a major crossroad in life. You must take action to resolve events, move quickly, or miss out on the opportunity. Careful planning is important. And be sure that it doesn't slow you down. A good line to clarify your goals and set new priorities. Situations come to a resolution. Be on the lookout for important news and information. Well, that kind of shows me, yeah, if I wanted to do this show, I did it. I finally, you know, I got here, I'm doing it, and hopefully I'm on the right path of it. Seems to be, otherwise it wouldn't have, that wouldn't have come up.